Okay, so this video is going to be me going over this label. I'm not trying to pick it apart. I'm just trying to get what I want out of it. Start off with what I love. I really love what I've been calling the display area. The gearhead character and this and the splash, everything is fantastic. I love it. You knocked it out of the ballpark. Couldn't have done any better. The thing that I want to point out that I think we're losing a little bit here is this is a large label. So this is the size of that label. It's huge. So because of that, I think we're doing some things that would be more suited to a smaller label, and I think we're getting some things out of proportion. What I'm calling the display area over here versus the info area, we've got it at about a 50-50 ratio, and I don't want to do that. So I made a mock-up label. So this is it on the bottle. So if we have the display area, it doesn't take very long when you turn this to you're getting into what I'm calling the info area. This is what makes me money. This is what makes the government happy. I want to concentrate on what's making me money. The other thing is this is a wraparound label. So it wraps completely around the bottle. So when we have green apple scented on the far left and green apple scented on the far right, they end up being right next to each other. So keep stuff like that in mind as we're designing this label. I think I want to, again, because the front side is where we're making our money, I think I want to eliminate the green apple scented off the front and then maybe put it in the info area. I'm not sure we need to duplicate Gearhead car care products, clean green car wash soap in the again, what I'm calling the info area here. So let's maybe look at it without that. This 4 gearheads by gearheads, my initial vision of that was for it to wrap completely around the label, so go from one side to the other at the top there. But I'm thinking that might look like shit. So use your judgment. If you put it on there, it looks like shit. Then let's just leave it off. It's just kind of a add-on. For the bio down here at the bottom, I like it. Other than the typo at the bottom where it says "Welcome Earhead." It's not in this revision, but the second one that Jerry sent me, we had the little gearhead character next to the bio. Love that. I think it's a fantastic idea. But I think I would like this at the top, and then let's put it in some kind of. This is our direct competition, by the way. Put it in like a bubble or a box or something up at the top, and let's do it in a real loose, informal script. Like, hey, this is my story. I want it separate from the things that are going on on the rest of the label. 16 fluid ounces, 473 milliliters, needs to be down front, center, and the bottom on the display area. There's going to be some other safety stuff, things like warnings, things like that are going to go down there. So let's leave room for that. This in my email when I said subtext, this perfect for routine washes, easy on wax coatings, pH balance for general clean. My vision for that was in the display area, and I'm thinking maybe put it vertically here. Maybe like bullet it and put it in one long line. The other thing is I'd like to move this car wash soap into the stripe with the clean green and with a white text like you have here, and then maybe extend this stripe further down with a longer, slower fade. I think that would look good. The UPC, if the UPC was half this size, it would probably still be too big. Again, going to the competitor, we're looking at the UPC down here. It's way less of a proportion of the bottle. Again, that's what's making the government happy. I don't care. As long as a scanner as long as it's big enough for a scanner to read it, that's all I care about. We still have a bunch of safety warning stuff that's got to go in there that I haven't sent you yet, but keep in mind that's going to be going on there. So the type font for what we have here, for the description and directions for use, obviously that's going to need to get a lot smaller. Other than that, I think it looks great. I love the colors of it. My only question, and again, I'm going to defer to the artist on that, is this splash graphic in the background, which I love, by the way. I think it looks fantastic. Maybe just a hint less transparency or darker on that, just so it stands out just a tiny bit more. then other than that, I think it looks fantastic. I think we're heading on the right track, and let's look at the next revision and see what we end up with. But I thought this video was the best way to relay all that, and again, I think it looks fantastic. Thank you.